Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my God, I almost didn't make it. Good morning, guys. I had a call this morning. I was sleeping good. I had a call this morning at 6:30, and for some reason, I thought I was going live at 8 o'clock this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, let's see who's here. We're gonna do today in Black History too. Um, Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Granny. Terry Lynn, I'll be ending in the family. Terry Lynn is still alive. Maybe because my phone rang, it cut her off. But I know I went to sleep with her last night. I told them to wake me up after Jen Bailey shut the fuck up because I couldn't take no more hearing her voice. I really couldn't. Let's see. Hi, Gwen Branston. Good morning. Hi, Aurelia. How are you? Hi, Big Bad Wolf. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Savage. Christy Denver, girl, I thought about you last week. I was trying to remember if you were on spring break in Florida or not. I didn't want to call, but I really want to talk to you. So we're going to talk today. I couldn't remember when you were going on spring break, Christy. I'm sorry. I've been so busy. Good morning. Oh my God. Hi, Breezy girl. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Let's see. Crazy cat mama. Hi, baby. Hi. Today I might just tell what you said. I'm not sure. Good morning, Rabbit of Chaos. Good morning. Eri Sue, good morning. You see, my memory is not that bad, Christy. Not that bad at all. Because I was like, wait a minute. I think she's on spring break. I said, I can't call her. I don't want to bother her. And I was like, was it last week? And I'm serious. I was sitting there thinking this was Wednesday. I was like, no, maybe it was last week she went. I said, no, it's this week because she goes a week before I go. That's how I remember that. Hi, Bella Marie. Good morning. Yeah, you're in trouble this morning. I think. I don't know. Good morning, Celia. How are you? Oh my God. So we're going to do, I'm so serious. If I didn't get that phone call, I'd have been knocked out. I was sleeping good, really good. So it is Sunday. I'm just going to make this statement real quick, too. I just have to make this statement real quick before I start. Good morning, Black Hat. Um, it seems that people don't heed my request. Okay. I don't give a flying F about the moon. Okay. Don't send me anything about the moon. Don't send me a link to anything about the moon. If I want to go in and hear what the moon has to say, I can do that. I don't follow. I don't get notifications. I don't care. I don't care. You didn't do anything wrong, Bella. What are you talking about? You're good. You didn't do anything wrong, Bella. You're great. But anyway, with that being said, don't send me anything pertaining to her. I don't give a fuck about her at all. So don't send me anything about her. Don't send me a link. Don't tell me anything she has to say because I don't care. So I'm just letting you guys know I don't care. And I know you think that you're doing me a favor. No, because if I wanted to follow her, I would follow her. If I wanted to hear her, I would listen to her. So don't send me anything dealing with her at all because I don't care. Okay. Um, I'm also going to say this. I've heard uh, little clips here and there. I've been getting little screenshots of shit that's being said. And I'm just going to say this. I'm a grown ass woman. If I say or do anything, I can repeat it. Haven't said or did anything. So, whatever issues Good morning, Carol. Whatever issues may be going on between you um, and other content creators, Jules, don't put my name in the middle of that, please. I haven't done anything, haven't said anything about you. I don't care about the little back and forths. I really don't. If you have anything to say to me, just come to me because I haven't said or did anything to you. Your issues with Amanda, with Mims, I don't know what the issue is between you and Terry Lynn. It's none of my business. So please don't put my name in the middle of that. I've been supportive to everyone. I will remain supportive to everyone. And that's me. I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm saying it right here. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to, matter of fact, I don't want to know anything else. Because then it's going to take me completely to the left, and I don't want to go there. And I really don't want to go there. Nope, you haven't. You haven't, Mims. You have not. So, as a matter of fact, I don't want to get any more clips about anything else, about anybody. About anybody. I've been supportive to everyone. Until you F me, then we have a problem. Good morning, Deanna. Good morning, Black Cat. I saw you come in. I saw who else? Mims, good morning. Good morning, Carol. Susu, good morning. So that's what I have to say. And good morning, Bobby Brady. Good morning, Bobby Brady, A.K. Robert. Hi, Bobby Brady. Savage sent me a message asking me, can she use my picture on her thing? Yes, Savage. I think I just responded to you because I was just looking at my phone. I was getting messages. Nope, you haven't. And I haven't called to ask you about any mess. I don't care about that. Like I said, if there's an issue, two people should be able to talk. If you decide to go your separate ways, you go your separate ways. I listened to Savage's live that day that she did, and those are her feelings. That's the way she feels about things. And I understand how she feels. So again, that's just me. Everybody has a right to their feelings and their own opinions. So I'm just saying that everybody has a right. I didn't hear any nastiness from her. I didn't. She stated her facts. She stated what happened, what led up to what was going on. Period. I go where I want. I support who I want. If I don't want to hear what's being said, I leave. Just because you're in someone's chat doesn't mean that you stay, and it doesn't mean that you agree with everything they're saying. When Savage did that live, I agreed with everything she was saying. So let's just make that clear. So that's all I have to say. Anyway, today in Black History. And then we're going to talk about Aiden Fousey. I'm just saying, I'm just tired of it. You know, everybody comes together. They support someone when something's going on, and then I don't know what happens. Everything just implodes. But there's a constant with me. There's a constant. Terry Lynn is a constant. Mims is a constant. Danielle is a constant. I've never once had an issue with Savage. Savage and I stopped speaking a while back due to something else that was going on, and she wanted to separate herself. Never had an issue with her, ever had an issue with her. I'm happy she came back. Crazy cat mama cunt. What the hell? Thank you, Breezy girl. Deanna, yes, you are a constant too. That's what I'm saying. And even though I'm a content creator, I am a sub to your channel. I am somebody that supports your channel. Whether I give you a super chat, whether I give you a thumbs up, I am still supporting your channel. And that's it. That's it. Yep. And I'm sorry. And it's a lot. It is a lot for people to go, oh God, if I'm seen in this chat. And then when I heard Amanda say that Jules had said for people to unsub from her because she had reached 1,000K. My thing is, why would Jules do that? Why would she do that? I didn't hear it. I was in Jules's live the other night. Was it last week? I came home. She was live on IG. I went in there. I didn't hear anybody's name mentioned. I didn't hear her talk about Savage. I didn't hear her talk about Terry Lynn. I didn't hear her talk about any of you guys, because if she would have, I would have said something to her. Yes, Tina, you are. I'm talking about people. Yes, you are, Constantina. I was talking with people that I've met and people that I want to meet. When I go to Vegas in June, I talked to my son yesterday. Nathan is going to be in Vegas. He's coming in June. He's coming. He's looking to get an Airbnb for all of us, which I'm already booked. So I told him, I get free room, so I can put him anywhere he wants. So I just don't understand. Why would you do that? We're supposed to be supportive of each other. I didn't hear her say that. So if somebody has that, where she actually said to unsub from Amanda, that I want to hear, because I didn't hear that. Mims, you know you're always welcome to come. So I already told Crazy Cat Mama that June, that she's going to be meeting me there as well. She'll be due for a nice, she'll be due for some fun. So, oh, look, Mims, Crazy Cat Mama says she'll pick you up. So you guys need to let me know so I can start. My room is already booked. So I'm at the Venetian. So you guys just let me know. I'm going in the 22nd. And I said I was leaving the 26th, but I might be leaving the 27th or the 28th. Good morning, Stacy. But Nathan will be meeting me in June again this year. He was going to bring Kayla to Korea, but he said tickets are $2,500 a piece round trip. And there's only 2 direct flights. It's Korean Airlines, and I think he said Delta or American. So there's only 2 direct flights. Everything else have layovers. Oh my God, you get to sleep with me. So I'm just saying, if we can't be supportive of each other, then just go your separate ways. And I don't know what happened. And no, I'm not going to say I don't know. I have an idea, but I don't know the whole backstory. And I really don't care. I just don't like this shit playing out on YouTube. I really don't. I really don't. I like when Jules and Terry Lynn was up. I like when Jules, Mims, and Terry Lynn was up. I like to laugh. So I have no idea. This shit just is just crazy. So if you guys can't talk about it offline, it's just crazy. Because to me, if you're doing it online, it's just for fucking clicks and views. So just please don't tell Neil that I'm playing. All right, so let's just get into it. So good morning again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I've made my point. So today in Black history, and then we're going to talk about Mr. Fousey. Little bitch was sentenced, but I want you guys to hear the impact statements from the family. Okay, so today in Black history, let me bring this up full screen. Okay. Today in Black history, we have Reverend Emanuel Cleaver becomes the first African-American mayor of Kansas City. There he is. Okay, let's see. Then we have, let me go to the other one real quick. We have the first Black federal judge, William H. Hastie, confirmed as a judge on the federal district court in the Virgin Islands, and he became the first Black federal judge. We have Hugh Mozak, the first African-American ship commander, was born on March 26. Augusta Savage. Augusta Savage. Augusta Christine Fells, born February 29, 1892, Green Cove Springs, Florida, died March 26, 1962. She was an American sculptor and educator who battled racism to secure a place for African American women in art. And this is Raymond Chandler, and he is the creator of Philip Marlowe, the one that was it Humphrey Bogart? Yes, so there he is. And today Teddy Pendergrass was born. Teddy Pendergrass was born today. And then Diana Ross was born today. So, and then we have March 26, 1872, Thomas J. Martin is awarded a patent for a fire extinguisher. A black man. A black man. A black man. Okay. We have James Andrew Harris. It's his birthday, March 26. He's a nuclear chemist. Black man. A black man, a black man, a black man. Okay, so that is Black history. That is where we're going with March 26. But Augusta Savage, I have to look her up. I never heard of Augusta Savage. I don't think I have anyway, but I'm going to look up Augusta Savage. That's today, little known history in Black history today. Let's see. Poor Nathan. Nathan's going to be fine. Nathan's going to be fine. Nathan is going to be, despite everything threw at us, it was success. Nathan is going to be okay. Nathan likes hanging out with us. He's gonna bring over one of his friends too, but he likes hanging with us. But he's really going to be hanging with his kids because Kayla's going to be there. Flying Justin in, so he really will be spending time with his kids. So maybe in the evenings he's going to hang out with us, but I know Kayla wants to go to some, what did she say it was called, someplace in California. So he'll probably just rent a car and they'll drive to California. Not Legoland, it's something she was telling him yesterday, but he is going to come here. And I think, I know that once we leave there, he flies back. Then he's going to come back for Christmas because he'll be out of Korea, but he has to be out by the 31st, not out, but he has to be reporting to his new duty station in Europe the second week in January. So he will be here for Christmas. He's already looking at an Airbnb. He's going to spend Christmas in Washington with his kids because he wants to be around snow. Yep, Kayla and Caitlin. Yep, Kayla is going, so Caitlin can definitely come. Bye, Bella, sweetie. Bye. Yeah, so that was yesterday. That was his idea. Good morning, Jean Wilson, my baby. Hi, honey. Yeah, but I forgot some kind of, it's not Legoland. She's already been there. It's she told her dad yesterday. Okay, Bella, thank you, sweetie. I can't remember what kind of park it is, whatever, but he was like, okay, he said, jot everything down that you want to do while I'm there. So he'll probably come in and stay a couple of days. That's why I said I might have to extend my trip because hi, Mandy, baby. Good morning. Hi, honey. Welcome. Hi, Tina. I'm gonna have to ask Kayla Mims, and I will tell you exactly what it is. It's not Legoland. She's been there. It's some kind of other park that I don't know. I guess somebody was talking about in some Discord she's in with some game. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. So I'll ask her when she gets up and she can tell me what's the name of the place, and I'll call and let you know. But okay, so last week, so we know Aiden was supposed to be going to trial. He Kate Kristen he stabbed her 114 times. Okay, not me. I don't know. Oh, Gene, I don't know, but it's something to do with some type of game. Hold on. Let me see. Can I ask her in her sleep? Let me see if she curses me out. Hold on a second. Okay, it's Nintendo World. It's Nintendo World. That's what it is. Nintendo World. That's what it's called. She just told me. So she was kind of like half waking up. Yeah, it's Nintendo World, she says. She says she thinks it's something. She said, I think it's something like Nintendo World. Yeah. So that's what she wants to go do. So anyway, so Aiden, I'm gonna let you guys hear the victim impact statements, and then I'm gonna let you hear what the judge had to say. So with that, I need to do a trigger warning. Okay, I need to do a Celia Brady. I got another Brady. It's the Brady bunch in here. Oh my God, Terry Lynn, are you adopting kids? Because I know, last thing I heard that you and Kendall were together. I'm serious. Terry Lynn, last night, I couldn't take hearing Jen Bailey's voice anymore. I was about to go through my phone and I typed in your chat, I said, please call me after she shut the fuck up. Yeah, maybe Universal Studios, but she's already been there. But she said something, well, maybe it's at Universal Studios, but it's something like Nintendo World. I guess you get to go play games in this real life thing. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Okay, so you and Kendall got married. Okay. But I couldn't take hearing her voice anymore. I couldn't take her saying the things that she was saying about Napa. And like I said, and I told you, I said, please let Napa know, get the fuck away from her because she doesn't know how to be a friend. There is no help for her. No help at all for her. So all these people that sit there and go, oh, we're trying to help. We're trying to help. No, you're enabling this girl to say the shit that she does out of her mouth. Savage is, wait a minute, who did Savage marry? Who did Savage marry? Alice is the housekeeper. Oh, the break. Got it. The Brady Bunch. We got Harmony Brady. Mills, why you go? Gene, yes, I'll be at LAX again tonight. And guys, if you haven't seen the devastation that hit Mississippi, oh my God, I was watching it on Daily Mail. There was a drone that flew over Rolling Fork. What is it? 23 people. I was like, oh my God. Wait a minute. Who married Clint? Savage married Clint? Oh my God. Savage is married to Clint. Okay, well, congratulations to everybody on your recent weddings. Okay. Congratulations. Oh my God. Okay. So, Harmony, am I a Brady now? And Terry Lynn, you need to show me in StreamYard, and I've looked where to put Harmony's email address. Good morning, sister. Good morning, sister. He skipped down the aisle. Heidi is too humble to grift but needs super chat so she doesn't have to only eat. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot. Guys, I'm going on vacation. I need to start grifting. Thank you. I forgot about my grift. Okay. I don't want popcorn. I need, I'll be happy just having lobsters and stuff, but I'm going to be humble. Look, I'm going to be humble. Good morning, Kelly. And I didn't forget about calling you. Well, I got kind of busy yesterday, and I know I needed to call you, but oh my God, what did Jean say? What happened? What happened with Jean? I'm bummed because I would come to see you, but oh, Jean, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh my God. Okay. I need cash apps, guys. Well, they don't have to be cash apps. I just need money. We can do PayPal, Venmo, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just send me some money. I got to feed the flying cows. I need some flying hay. Just in case I get spun around in a tornado off the water. I'm gonna need to get some clothes. I need to be prepared. I'm going to need to be prepared. Edith, Terry Lynn got married last night. She got married last week. She married somebody named Kendall Brady. So now they have the Brady bunch. Okay. Now there's the Brady bunch. Harmony, you got married too? Dang. So Savage said she's going to go live later on, but let's get into Aiden real quick. Okay. So let's get into Aiden. Oh my God, Tina, thank you. You're 3 years and 10 toes down. Girl, you can get some more toes, 20 toes down. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. She says 3 years and 10 toes down for my Heidi. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate it. Excuse me, but I do not have Cliff as a brother-in-law. There's a CAT test that includes English language. So pretty sure he could all the way the fuck over there. Only you can come in with some shit like that, Cat. Only you. Good morning, my girl. Only you. Cat came in hot. Cat came in hot. She protecting that family. Girl. Oh, Gene, I need you to drink some hot wine. Look, I need you to just heat up some wine. Alcohol kills everything. I just do some shots. Alcohol kills everything. Seriously, it does. Alcohol kills everything. You think I'm kidding? I had COVID when I came back from Mardi Gras in 2020, I think it was 2020. I got it and didn't know what it was. There was no name for it. My body was aching. I couldn't remember nothing. I was in a really bad, seriously, went to the doctor. They're giving me Z-Packs and all this stuff. It wasn't working. I pulled my grandpa's remedy. I went and got me some, what was it? Kentucky bourbon. Oh, Crazy Cat Mama, baby. I'm not calling you that name. Crazy Cat Mama, thank you. Yes, you are. I started healing that shit with, I started drinking. First it was hot toddies. Then I got too tired to get out the bed to get the lemon and all that other shit in the tea. So I just started drinking it right out the bottle. Cleared all my shit up. Cleared it all up. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Danny, I'm serious. I got a call this morning around 6:30, 6:35 that woke me up. Other than that, I wouldn't have made it here. And Breezy Girl. Beautiful, beautiful Breezy Girl. Oh my God, Selfie Queen Cindy. Can I just say, you did a royal reading yesterday, my girl. I don't know who this Tara Nicole lady is. I know I've heard her name before, but she came for the wrong one. And my girl got fed up. And that is one live I was happy to be in because I got to see Cindy live and in person. And she just tore that ass. Cindy tore that ass up yesterday. Because I was going to do a members only live. And then I forgot. And then Cindy she goes, does anybody want me to do I said, yes. And then I got busy and forgot. I said, oh shit, Cindy, me go check. And she was live and she was in rare form. Okay, Harmony, because I love you so much, I'm going to give you Sam Elliott. Although I've been in love with him before you were born. Danny, I was sleeping good, girl. I was sleeping good. You did, Cindy. You did. You walked up and down that hole. I mean, you started from the head, went to the toes, went on the other side, came up from the toes and back up to the head. I said, God damn. But you did it with such class. You did it. You did it with such class. So if you guys are not a member of the Selfie Queen Cindy, Danny, when are you going to get memberships? I'm just like, she did. I have missed a lot of lives. I'm always on replay. I was so happy I was able to interact with the chat and everything. I was like, oh, shit. She did that. We don't get a live this morning, sweet Danielle. No, she's going to probably do a mid-afternoon one when she takes a lunch break. Jean Wilson, my hi, my love. Mims, hi at Breezy Girl. Hi, my amazing friend at Danny. Hi, sis at Tina. She always has a special message for and I noticed that, Selfie Queen. You have a special message for every single person. Hello, alcohol is antibacterial. I'm telling you, I did that Kentucky, was it whiskey or bourbon? I damn sure did. It was, what was it called? Early Times. That's what my grandpa used to drink. Early Times. That's the nasty. But I went and I did a Jack. I got me some Early Time. And that's what I was curing myself with. Them damn doctors didn't know what they were doing. So, Dina, thank you. Yep, she's gonna do a mid-afternoon break when she go on lunch break. See, I don't know who she is, but I remember Real when I used to follow Real, he's always go, Tara Nicole, and then he was friends with her, then he not friends with her. That's how I know the name. Wait a minute, Harmony said I must have to wait a minute. Hold on, Harmony. Wait a minute. Are you trying to fire me? I'm your attorney, Harmony. Are you trying to fire me? Let's not do this on a public platform, okay? Let's not do this on a public platform. But when I'm ending the show, Harmony, I'm going to drop the link for you and Terry Lynn. I need you guys to come up so we can go backstage so I can go in here and you can tell me where the hell to put. I'll look again. I don't see where to put your email address at to give you administrative rights so you can come in and do my overlays or change them around. I don't know where to do it at. And maybe I'm just not thinking. No, there was no settlement yet. No, we're still in negotiations. They're still in negotiations. You know, the same like they're waiting for paperwork to be sued. We're still in negotiations to see, how we're going to divide everything up. BX husband, BX Beast Boy, he's still around? I got to go back in his chat. Okay, it's got to be done in my YouTube studio. Oh, okay. I know where it needs to go at. Terry Lynn kept telling me StreamYard. Wait a minute. I meant it has to be. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go look, and y'all got to tell me what to do it at. So send me a screenshot. Let me know what to do it at so I can do it. Wait a minute. Yep, because she made some horrible accusations about BX that. What is wrong with people? See, and I heard Jen say before I got off of Terry Lynn's live to telling Napa the only thing that you can get me on is slander. You dumb bitch. You do know that slander pays, right? You do know if this person proves that you're slandering their name, they get monetary rewards. We do know that, right, you dumb bitch? Do we realize that, dumb bitch? So, just to be clear, when a person says, and I was there when Napa said that she's going to get Jen's going to hear from her attorney. And she goes, ooh, your attorney, the only thing you can get me on is slander. You dumb bitch. Slander is a monetary reward. And then I heard you were speaking on her daughter. See, bitch, that's the kind of shit when people want to put their hands around your neck and choke you till you can't breathe anymore. Metaphorically speaking, that is. Tara, is Tara that one that says that? What? What? Oh, I need to go pay her little live a visit. Okay. Okay. Another one that likes to use the N-word, huh? Okay. TL left for a minute and a parasite came up. What parasite? Wait a minute. What did I miss? Yes, and then I keep hearing her say, and what you did to my minor daughter. Jen, you mean the minor daughter that you said was real obese? The one that you called the police on because you were trying to get her into a mental facility because you were scared she was going to whip your ass because she's much bigger than you? That minor daughter that you keep abusing, and then you want other people to take the blame. Then I heard you say that Napa called the police on your daughter. No, dumb bitch. Napa called the police on you because you were screaming at your daughter nonstop for 30 minutes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jen came in and came up. Y'all keep playing with her. Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah, so now Napa is the one that called the police on her daughter. Terry Lynn called the police on her daughter. Everybody's calling but her, but you're the one that called on your own fucking daughter. I can stand here proud and say I've never had to call the police on my sons. My sons never had to call the police on me. My mother never had to call the police on none of us. We never had to call the police on my mother. Although we should have called CPS when she was whipping our ass sometimes. But no, you didn't do that shit. Oh my God. She did that to her daughter. Yes, she did. She did. She did that to her daughter. No one else did that to her daughter but her. And if we were all there listening to those police things, she said her minor daughter, she's real obese, sir. Not just obese, but she's real obese. Okay, Jen? You said that. Never had to serve my mother with her with the protective order. Never had to serve my sons with a protective order, and they never had to serve me. Y'all, I'm not even joking. My daughter wants to be the daughter's online friend. So she had, oh my God, I wish I had a way to connect with her. My daughter has the sweetest soul. Your daughter is gorgeous too. So let me just tell you something. Then I heard she said that Napa was torturing her daughter on Facebook or something. I said, wait a minute, what? What? If Napa is doing all of this to your daughter, Jen, that's when you go, Jen, to the police department, Jen, show proof, Jen, not just what's in your head, Jen, show proof that this is what's happening to your daughter. Show proof that it's Napa that's doing it. Show the fucking proof or shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Show proof. You got all these texts in your phone. You got everything in your fucking phone. Show the proof where Napa was torturing or doing something to your daughter on Facebook. Show proof. Then you said it's not illegal for me to be online. No, it's not illegal for you to be online, you dumb bitch. What's illegal is for the shit that comes out of your fucking mouth. I can start a rumor saying you were fucking a dog. Might be true, but I can start that rumor. I can start that rumor saying that you got angry blisters and you gave them to Mike, or you got them from Mike's Milky Milk. Who knows? I can start that rumor. I can start a rumor saying that Mike was abusing your child. I can start that rumor. That's a rumor. What you did was slander. You stated it as facts. Oh no, Napa is a snowflake now. I don't think she knows what a snowflake is, but she just heard somebody else say it. This is just crazy. I can't with these people. And they're in there and they're, and I heard her say something, but, I think that she said, okay, all you guys are in here, but nobody is chatting. And I'm like, I see Tizda in Terry Lynn's thing. I'm asking her, I asked Tiz, I think that was the last comment I made in Terry Lynn's chat. I said, Tizda, you mean to tell me that you will believe in this BS that GB was saying? She never responded to it. See me, I don't forget the shit that you've said and done. I don't care if you think that you are protecting a friend. If you don't know something for yourself, shut the fuck up and stop listening to what a lying bitch is saying. But they're all over there, just like when Brenda was saying all this shit about me. When she comes in the Jules Live or Mims Live, whoever it was, I'm like, first of all, she knew nothing about me. Who the fuck are you to talk on me? Apologies are fine and good, but you said a lot of shit. So unlike Terry Lynn, I don't have that fucking forgiving heart. Okay? I don't. Because the shit you said, the shit that you participated in makes you complicit. Now, on to Aiden. And let's get this. Good morning, Jenny. Oh, good morning. How are you? Oh my God. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I love Jenny. Oh, I love her comments when we're in Bombshells Live. I love her comments. I love them. But she doesn't go to school. She's homeschooled. Jen homeschools her. Jen homeschools her, but she's on the internet all day. She homeschools her. Yeah. I remember she said that she pulled her daughter out of school because she was being bullied or something. Like, this was years ago. And then somebody said, no, she pulled her out of school because she was embarrassing her. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Like I said, there's rumors. I don't know why. But Jen is homeschooling her. And she kept her, even when they went back after C-19, she kept her home. So she's homeschooling. But I think she was home before C-19. I'm not sure. I can't remember what she said, and I don't want to put that out there, but I just don't remember what she said on Amber's panel. I can't remember. But trust me, it's going to bother me. And I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember. So I don't like this shit. And I did. I told Terry Lynn, I said, tell Breezy to get the fuck away. You still in the hospital, Jenny? Oh, sweetie. When do they think they're going to release you? I did. I told Terry Lynn, I said, because Napa's on the phone and talking to her and all the crazy shit she's saying. And if something was to happen to the daughter, to Clint, anybody, Napa's on this phone. And the first thing, I was on the phone, and Napa has a lot going on. Napa has her daughter is special needs. She doesn't need to be caught up in Jen's bullshit. And then the fact that she threatened Napa's daughter, but that's your friend. That's your best friend. Now I hear Napa's your sister too. Everybody is blood related to your psycho ass, right? Oh, baby. Oh, sweetie. I'm sorry. All right, let's get on to Aiden. But I wanted to tell you guys before I get off track. I watched Stay Close. I watched Stay Close on Netflix. I was in and out of sleep, but I kept going back. I think it's like 6 parts to this, a mini series. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's a really, really good mini series. It's really, really good. So I really enjoyed Stay Close. And the other one I'm watching right now is called Shadow of the Bones, or Shadow of Bones. That's really good as well. Oh, it's been a good stay. Good. Sending you lots of prayers. Yes, let's give Jenny O prayers, please, 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 please. But Shadow of Bone and Stay Close on Netflix is really, really good. Other than that, I haven't had a chance to do anything. You know, I had a busy week. This week is going to be busy coming up. So I'm going to be, I don't think I'm doing any morning coffees because, I don't know. I might work from home on Thursday. I'm definitely working from home on Friday. Well, I'll do a morning live Friday. Maybe Thursday too. And I know I need to do a live with Debbie before I leave. So yeah, I think, yeah, so I'm definitely going to do a live with Debbie before I leave. So, and then guys, Crazy Cat Mama, do you want me to let them know about the services or what? And let's see. Let me just let you guys know that Crazy Cat Mama has taken care of everything regarding her husband. Oh my God, Terry Lynn, thank you. You already know what's, I'm going to send that right back to you. Let's see, I'm sending it right back. Hold on a second. Let me tell you about Crazy Cat Mama's husband's thing before I get into, I keep wanting to go to, but it's so much shit that I have on my plate. Let's see, Crazy Cat Mama. So the services for her husband, he's being cremated. Okay. So her husband is being cremated and he will be at Bakersfield National Cemetery. The interment will be on Thursday, April 13th. Time of service is at 2 p.m. Okay, so time of service is 2 p.m. The funeral home that's doing his services, I don't know, is White's Funeral Home, but again, he's being cremated. She's going to inter some of his ashes into the wall at the and he's having a military service. So again, that's the latest. And she has, yeah, she's been thinking about some crazy shit, but we're not going to talk about that today. Yeah, prayers for Jean, Jenny O, Crazy Cat Mama still in our prayers. Everybody, I mean, we need to pray for each other. Really, it doesn't matter we're doing good or not. Doesn't matter with everybody. Like I know my sister always, she goes, I pray for everybody all the time, and that's what my sister does. She does. Yep, she's going to be in Bakersfield on the 13th, Mims. Oh my God, Mims, if you can make it there, that would be great. I know she's going to send me the link. She's going to send a link to Terry Lynn as well. So we'll probably do a stream yard and we'll be backstage so we all can be there. And two, once she sends me the link, I'm going to send it to you. So we can all be there in support for her. Yes, Mim said she's going to be there. Mim said she's going to be there, Crazy Cat Mama. Thank you so much, Mims. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Can someone leave us an online link to support her if she wishes? What kind of link are you looking for, Wanda? So I don't know. What I really want to do, if it's okay with Crazy Cat Mama, is that if we do a stream, okay, if we do a stream so everyone can be there in support of you at the services, so the people that love and care about you can be there. Okay, so and I know that's something that Terry Lynn would like to do. That's something that I would want to do, but we can do it on Terry Lynn's channel. We'll just do a stream for everybody that wants to. Yep, we can send a private. Yes, that's what we'll do. So anybody that wants to attend the memorial services with us, we'll do a private stream for the ones that really love her, the ones that really know her, will know her as much as you can know somebody online, and that's what we'll do. Okay, so, okay, thank you, Crazy Cat Mama. Okay, here we go to Aiden. Let me just get this done. So we're going to watch his family. My sister just sent me a gift. We're going to watch his family real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Let me make sure it's centered. Let me take this comment down. Okay, let me take the comment down. All right, this is her sister. This is Tristan's sister. I want you to watch that glass, okay? Fair use.
Court on Wednesday started in a dramatic way. One by one, Tristan Bailey's sister dropped 114 aqua stones into a glass, representing the number of times Tristan was stabbed to death.
Did she cry for my mother? Did she beg you to stop?
Then her siblings, parents, and grandmother dropped in stones to indicate what died for them when Tristan died at the hands of Aiden Fucci.
I did not know that I needed to teach Tristan to be afraid of the evil in her own soul.
She looks just like her mother.
Aiden Fucci, you betrayed us all.
Aiden Fucci's grandmother also spoke in court, saying her grandson was raised in a good and loving home. She says Aiden is not the child she knew.
He has a good family. We don't condone what happened, and we're very sorry for your loss.
This is so sad.
He's always been such a good kid, and I don't
That's
know where
not what his classmates said.
Fucci was seen wiping away tears shortly after his grandmother was finished speaking, despite having little emotion the majority of the day. Fucci's behavior was a topic of discussion among witnesses. A dean at his school said he was aware of Fucci's behavioral issues, but says he improved while he was at Patriot Oaks Academy. The defense also had a psychologist testify. He said he did not believe the murder was premeditated and said he believed Fucci could be rehabilitated given the proper interventions. The state is asking the judge for the maximum sentence of life in prison.
So now we're going to go to the actual sentencing with the judge. Yes. Trigger warning. Thank you, Breezy. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Hi, Raging Cajun. Hi, sweetie. I am getting ready to get me some crabs and crawfish, girl. I'm just excited. Saturday is going to be crabs and crawfish. I am so excited. It is heartbreaking. So we're going to go to the sentencing hearing with the judge right now. And I'm going to play the last part of it. I have it queued up to where I want it to start at because I didn't want all the other stuff there. So let me just get this together. And I had this stuff done last night. Honestly, I knew what I wanted to talk about this morning, and I really wanted to just have it ready to go instead of clicking keys and trying to get everything together. So here's the judge. This is where we're going to start. As you see, they're 50 minutes in. So I want you, this is fair use. Let me see if I have you guys centered. Let me make that big screen for you guys. Well, no, I just want you to hear it. So, okay, here we go.
Portions of those depositions that I believe were related to this testimony that was received earlier in the week. So I have reviewed all of those filings that were filed yesterday. Before we begin, there is, I think, one matter I need to address, and that is
Fair use.
Ms. Peoples, as far as the determination, I think that has to be made a factual finding as to whether or not your client actually killed Tristan Bailey.
And the reason they're saying that is because there was no trial and he pleaded guilty the day of his court hearing. So there was no trial. So what's the question? He pleaded guilty.
That is typically a finding that would be made by a jury. However, because there was not a jury trial, factual finding could not be made by the jury. And I just want to make sure that there's a stipulation and agreement that the court can make that factual finding based upon the testimony and evidence that was presented during the sentencing hearing. Is that all correct?
Yes.
The court is relying on the evidence that's presented in the sentencing hearing.
And
for
yes,
that factual finding.
for the court to make the factual finding, you're waiving your right to have a jury make that factual finding.
Yes, by entering the plea, Your Honor.
All right. Based on the evidence that was presented during the sentencing hearing, as well as the defendant's plea to the charge of premeditated first-degree murder, the court does find that Aiden Fucci killed Tristan Bailey.
Yep.
Which now makes the range of possible sentences for Mr. Fucci a minimum of 40 years in prison up to life in prison.
In case you guys don't know, he got life in prison. And they're going to reevaluate it after 25 years. And thank you, Donna, for keeping me up on all of this. And not the Donna we know, the Donna that me and Susan know, whether it's Donna that Susan knows.
Before I begin to address the statutory factors that the court must consider under 921.1401, let me address the Bailey family, as well as the
and guys,
friends
notice in the courtroom, they're all wearing T-shirts
here
that
today
says,
and who have also been here
Tristan
throughout
Bailey, baby.
these
Tristan Bailey
proceedings.
strong. They're all white.
The loss in which you have clearly suffered is unimaginable. The court was certainly moved.
Okay, Kat. So what happened was a year and almost 2 years now. They went to some neighborhood, some party at one of their friends' house. They were walking back like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what. No one knows what happened. We just know that he stabbed her 114 times in the most in the head. The knife broke off in her skull. His mother. I still need to find out what's going to happen to his mother. His mother was caught on their home surveillance camera, the ones you have in the house, washing the blood out of his jeans. So, and they charged her with destruction of evidence and stuff like that. So he stabbed this young girl. He was 14 at the time. She was 13 years old.
Moved by the words and the victim impact statements that were presented earlier this week. I have been through these types of proceedings numerous times. Sometimes family members hope or expect that whatever the sentence is, that somehow or another that's going to heal or provide
the shirt.
closure. And I just want to warn you that it's not how it works. No matter what sentence this court imposes today,
That's
it
true,
cannot
Agent Cajun.
heal you. I cannot bring her back.
Nope.
I cannot provide a closure to this. It may close a chapter of this, but it will not close this for you. You still have a lot of healing to do. And I certainly am not going to take the place of any of your
She was found
counselors
2
or
years ago on
therapists.
Mother's Day.
But my advice to you is simply this. Understand that the healing process takes time, and you have to move through the stages, and you have to allow each other to move through the stages at your own pace. Comfort each other, but understand that some of you may reach different phases of this healing process sooner than others.
I like that.
Your daughter and your sister are obviously, her body is no longer present on this earth. However, her spirit lives on through each and every one of you. From what this court can tell, she was quite a energetic, happy child. Some of you testified to the fact that when you learned of her death, that part of you died as well.
Yep.
What I would suggest is that you fill that void with her spirit and her life that certainly
Yes.
lives on through each and every one of you. Allow Bailey Sunday Fun Days to return to your home. Allow laughter to return to your home, because in depriving yourselves of that, frankly, you're continuing, it would continue to victimize Tristan,
Yep.
because that's not what she would want. She would want that happiness and the laughter to return, and the joking between her siblings. That's what she
Exactly.
would truly want. You have to try to let go of some of the anger that you still feel. I think that's a big part of this process for you. Mr. Bailey, I want to address something that you mentioned, and that was the process of these court proceedings. I know it's been a long 22 months for your family as well as for this community.
Yep.
Justice at times can move a little bit slowly for those who are thrust into it. For those of us who practice it and live it and work it every day, I assure you that there are constitutional safeguards that are in place in this country, and they're there for a very important reason. And sometimes that takes time to work through that process. And that can be frustrating. It can be agonizing at times. But we strive to make sure that we get things right the first time, and
He
that
is
we
an
do
amazing
things the
judge.
proper way. And I appreciated your comments, and I appreciated the patience that your family and the community has shown to the court system. These attorneys have worked diligently. They have had, on both sides, they have, this is not their only case, sadly.
Her brother, her sister.
This is the only courtroom in all of St. Johns County with over 300,000 people who now live in this community. We have one felony courtroom. So every felony, every murder that takes
we
place
did.
in this courtroom. And these attorneys are assigned to cases throughout this circuit. I trust and I believe that they have done a diligent job in this case. And again, I recognize that it can certainly take some time, and I appreciate the patience that you've shown.
Fair
And
use.
I hope that you understand the necessity in making sure that things are done the proper way.
Okay, while he stopped, okay, so let's just think about this. He pled guilty the day that his court hearing was slated, the day of the hearing. He walked into court, he pled guilty. So what we need to remember is if he didn't plead guilty, these proceedings would still be going on right now. So that was going to bring the family more anguish. And the autopsy report, he's going to talk about that. So let me get back to it. Hold on a second. Let me get back to it.
Pursuant to section 921.1401, the court, in determining whether a life imprisonment or a term of years equal to life imprisonment is an appropriate sentence, the court must consider the following factors. A, the nature and circumstances of the offense committed by the defendant. B, the effect of the crime on the victim's family and on the community. C, the defendant's age, maturity, intellectual capacity, and mental and emotional health at the time of the offense. D, the defendant's background, including his or her family, home, community, environment. E, the effect, if any, of immaturity, impetuosity, or failure to appreciate the risks and consequences on the defendant's participation in the offense. F, the extent of the defendant's participation in the offense. G, the effect, if any, of familial pressure or peer pressure on the defendant's actions. H, the nature and extent of the defendant's prior criminal history. I, the effect, if any, of characteristics attributable to the defendant's youth on the defendant's judgment. And J, the possibility of rehabilitating the defendant. I have considered all of the evidence that has been presented for the during this week. The testimony that was presented, the victim impact statements, the evidence that was submitted, the filings, and I have analyzed each and every one of those factors as well as any other factors that may be relevant to these proceedings in order to determine an appropriate sentence for this case. The statute requires the court to make specific findings on the record, which is what I will now do. I'm going to begin with factor C, the defendant's age, maturity, intellectual capacity, and mental and emotional health at the time of the offense. This defendant was 14 years old when this act was committed.
Yep.
It is well established, and this court accepts fully that an individual's brain is not fully developed until they reach sometime in their 20s.
Yep.
There is no question to the science behind that. This court recognizes it, accepts it. The court finds that the defendant himself was of average maturity for his age. Based on the testimony that was presented, there were comments about that he was of average maturity, that some of his friends looked upon him as even more mature than the average 14-year-old. He did have a learning disability.
I know everything about
grades
Angola prison. I'm from
suffered
Louisiana.
as a result. He
Yes, I saw the form.
struggled in school. Resources were put into place to assist him, which he did respond to. The dean of students testified about his work with Mr. Fucci, and that there were some things that were done to assist him. He did have some discipline issues at school, but he had a good rapport with that dean, seemed to have a good plan in place.
Yeah, discipline issues in prison
The
too.
court has heard the testimony and received some testimony about his emotional health, which kind of segues into the next factor, which is the defendant's background, including his or her family, home, and community environment. The defendant had a fairly normal home environment. He had two parents who were very involved in his life. The testimony from the grandmother was that his father never missed time sharing. His mother never missed time sharing. I want to comment on the grandmother who testified, who came into this courtroom and testified. That took a lot of courage. That was not easy for her. But it did show this court that he had a good, stable home environment. Well, there had been some discussion about from his girlfriend, that she felt as though maybe there were some things that were going on at home based on all of the testimony and evidence. This court does not find that he suffered from any type of physical or emotional abuse. It does not appear that there was any significant alcohol or drug abuse inside the home. Additionally, the court reviewed the letters that were submitted by his mother and his father, in particular, the letter from the father. The court was also moved by, indicated that there was a strong father-son relationship.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to stop that right there. Hold on. I got to stop that. Okay. So the rumor is, not rumor, he actually told a few of his friends that when he would go visit his father, that they would have women there. And he and his father would indulge in SCX sex with these women. So yes, he had a strong relationship with his father. He had a really strong relationship with his father.
I'm going to skip factor E for just a moment and move to factor F, the extent of the defendant's participation in this offense. This court does find that the defendant was the sole participant in this offense. He was 100% responsible for this murder. This court does not believe that there was any encouragement or enticement from anyone else to get him to commit this crime. As to factor G, the effect, if any, of familial pressure or peer pressure on the defendant's actions, the court received no evidence that would suggest that there was any familial or peer pressure on the defendant's actions in this case. The nature, factor H, the nature and extent of the defendant's prior criminal history. This defendant has no prior criminal history. The court did receive, and there had been some discussion about whether or not the court could consider any prior or post-bad acts. I want to make it very clear that the only consideration that this court is giving to any of the information that it received related to any prior acts in school or fights or any of the statements or acts that occurred after his arrest while he was incarcerated were received and considered solely for the purpose of analyzing the factors in this statute. It in no way, shape, or form does this court has this court considered those matters in order to enhance his sentence. It is simply to apply them and apply those issues to these particular factors. The effect, if any, of characteristics attributable to the defendant's youth on the defendant's judgment. I've already considered his youth. I don't find that there were any other characteristics of his youth that really played a part in this crime. J, the possibility of rehabilitating the defendant. I would say that the defendant has shown some ability to modify his behavior that was shown in school through the dean of students.
What about his acts in jail?
However, as Dr. Pritchard noted, this crime is extraordinary. His behavior was so unusual compared to individuals his age that there is a poor prognosis for rehabilitation. Let me move to factor B, the effect of the crime on the victim's family and on the community. The effect of this crime that is had on the victim's family and on the community is significant. There is no greater loss than the loss of one's own child.
That's right.
The nature and circumstances of her death have caused an even greater trauma on her loved ones. Her siblings, parents, and extended family members all provided compelling victim impact statements relating their personal struggles with coping with her death. It has caused them deep and emotional and mental health problems. They are no longer able to function as the family they once were. It has also had a tremendous impact and effect on this community. This court has reviewed all of the letters that were submitted by her friends, teachers, coaches, and others. Approximately 150 letters were received. I have read all of them, and all of them strike a similar chord. This was a devastating crime. It was devastating to the children of this community. It materially changed an entire community. Some of the letters indicated and discussed children who were teenage children who could not sleep in their beds alone and had to sleep in between their parents for fear of what happened in this case. One of the letters I read mentioned the exhaustion of any mental health resources. The supply was in such need that the need was so great that the supply of mental health resources, there was an insufficient number of counselors. Individuals had to wait weeks or even months before they could get in to see a grief counselor.
Yep, that's true.
I would submit that this case is probably the most difficult and shocking case that this county in St. Johns County has dealt with. In the 20 years that I have been, or 16 years that I have been practicing law, and the 30 years that I have lived and worked in this all of Northeast Florida,
Thank you, Kelly.
this case is one of only a very small few that had this level and this type of impact on the community.
Fair use.
This court gives this factor great weight. As to the last two remaining factors, the effect, if any, of immaturity, impetuosity, or failure to appreciate the risks and consequences of the defendant's participation in the offense, and the effect of the crime,
This judge took his time to
and
really
the nature and circumstances of the offense
rule on this
committed by
case.
the defendant. These factors are somewhat combined. "114 stab wounds, 49 defensive wounds, 35 wounds to the head and neck, 29 to the back and shoulder, and 6 fatal wounds." This court has reviewed and seen more than its fair share of autopsy photos. The autopsy photos in this particular case were particularly
Brutal.
difficult.
They were brutal.
The 49 defensive wounds indicate that Tristan Bailey was conscious, that she was aware,
I
and
love
that
that.
she was doing everything she could to fend off this attack. She suffered a painful, horrifying death from someone that she trusted. Her screams were most likely stifled by her own suffocating lungs.
Oh, God.
He lured her into a secluded place in the woods near his home, a person that she trusted, and he led her there under false pretenses. There was a heightened level of premeditation in this case. Based on the prior statements that he made to his girlfriend and his friend, he indicated that he was going to kill someone.
Yes, he did.
At which point he determined that it was going to be Tristan Bailey, I don't know. But there was going to be a victim.
Yep. Good morning,
He
Black.
indicated that how he was going to do it, that he would take them into a wooded place, that he would stab them,
Good morning. Get on your ass TV. I like that
he
name.
would kill them, and then run away so that he could keep on killing.
One man band TV.
He told his
Hi.
best friend that he wanted to kill someone to see what it felt like, and he wanted to watch them bleed out. This particular crime was committed with the weapon of choice as a knife, which he nicknamed Poker.
Yes, he did. Poker.
That required a up close, personal type of murder that is rare.
I'm sorry, guys. I just had to stop for a minute. Black, welcome. I don't remember ever seeing you in here. Welcome. I love the pick. Welcome. Good morning. Get on your ass TV. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It's unique. The court accepts that in 2019, of all juvenile arrests, only 7% were violent and only 1% of those were homicides. This crime is clearly an outlier, and it was shocking, and it is shocking to the conscious. This court finds that the defendant's participation in this offense was not the result of immaturity or impetuosity. He understood the risks and consequences of his actions. He previously told his girlfriend that he was going to do this. That clearly shows that he had been planning it. He attempted to cover it up
Hi, Gwen.
by disposing of the murder weapon and throwing it into a lake. He then attempted to conceal evidence by hiding his shoes and shirt and jeans, taking a shower, stealthily entering his home, and then the actions immediately after, with the Snapchat videos in the back of the police car and the story that he made up about pushing her and her hitting her head, which was clearly refuted by the video evidence in this case. All of that shows, and this court finds, that this was not an immature or an impetuous type of crime.
Good morning, not that Mexican chick.
It makes it unique. It makes it extraordinary. What is also very troubling is that this crime had no motive.
No motive, none.
This was not done out of greed. It was not done in retaliation, retribution, or revenge. It was not a crime of passion. It was not a crime that was committed because he felt rejected by her. It was not done in a fit of uncontrollable anger.
Nope, he just wanted to kill somebody.
There was no reason. There was no purpose. It was done for no other reason than to satisfy this defendant's internal desire to feel what it was like to kill someone.
Yep, exactly.
It was committed in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense for moral or legal justification. And it was heinous, atrocious, and cruel.
Yes, it was.
This factor and this factor alone makes this case and this defendant more than just unique. It is for this reason and all of the reasons previously stated
Morning, JJ.
that leads this court to the conclusion that there is only one appropriate sentence in this case.
Let's get it.
Mr. Fucci, if you and your attorneys
Stand
please
up.
rise.
Accept it. Don't do the crime.
Counsel, is
You
there
can't do
any
the time.
legal reason why this court cannot impose sentence at this time? No, sir. Mr. Fucci, having entered a plea of
Okay, we'll
guilty
do.
to the crime of
Promise I
first-degree
will.
murder, I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristan Bailey. I sentence you to life in prison.
Yes.
Because of your age, you are eligible for review of the sentence in 25 years. I order the Department of Corrections to notify you when you are eligible to apply for your review hearing. Madam Clerk, if you will please impose the minimum fines and court costs. Mr. Fucci, you have 30 days to appeal the legality of this court's sentence. If you wish to appeal but cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. You will be taken back to the Duval County Jail and then transported into the Florida State Prison System. We are adjourned.
Okay. Ooh, there we go. I started following this case when it happened. It's almost May will be 2 years. I I was alerted to the case by one of Susan Dawson's friends, and she has kept me updated on stuff that wasn't put out nationally because she lives right in that area. And when I heard about the wounds and how the knife broke off in her, I was like, oh my God. And I have followed this case. I was waiting for him to go to trial, just like I'm waiting for Orrin and Orson West for his foster parents to go to trial. Daybell, she's not the death penalty. They took off the case. I mean, they took off the table. These are the cases that I followed, did lives about. I did I have a whole playlist with Chad and Lori Daybell with the timeline and everything for these cases, and with the brother that died, with them trying to kill the ex-brother-in-law and Chad and Lori. I mean, there's too many deaths right now in Colleton County, where the murders are. Stephen Smith's family raised $60,000. They're going to exhume his body because everything indicates this young man was killed. He was emmed. So he was found on a road, and it was blunt force trauma to his head. The medical examiner stated that it was a hit and run accident, but there was no debris, no car debris anywhere around. They said he had trouble on the road. He was walking back. His phone and his wallet was left in his car. Now, if you've got trouble on a road, his car was found like 3 miles away. If you've got trouble and you're walking, would you leave your wallet and your phone in your car? Would you do that? No, you wouldn't. And even the cops that were on the scene said they saw a bullet wound. I'm serious. This is crazy. High legs for days. And now, Buster put out a statement saying that, for years he's been linked to this and he had nothing to do with this, but they spoke to 2 black guys and that was supposedly with Bubba that night. So they're interviewing. They reopened that case. Do you know it's cheaper to house them in prison than it is to put them to death? I did that paper in college. It is cheaper to do life imprisonment than to actually put them to death. And he wasn't eligible for the death penalty because of his age. And trust and believe me, I was thinking he was going to get 4 or 5 or maybe 10 years. I don't think he can ever be rehabilitated. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't. He did this for just the sheer fact that he wanted to know what it was like to case someone. That's why he did it. Now, if you ever want to see a good movie, Citizen X, we talked about that movie, Citizen X. I've watched that movie, oh my God, how many years ago, and I still keep watching it. The way they caught him, he was killing young boys and girls. And this was in, what is it, the Czech Republic, or was it? Yeah. He was part of the party. They had him one time and they let him go because he was a party member. And when they caught him, the way they did it, after they found him guilty, there was no sitting in a prison. There was no waiting for all of these appeals. They took him to a room and told him, Cheklata, face the wall. He wouldn't do it. All you heard was bullets. And then you saw blood running down the drain. They found him guilty. They executed him. That's the way you do it. Don't house him. So Citizen X, if you ever want to see a good movie. And Raging Cajun was talking about the farm. I think I'm going to discuss the farm because this is Angola prison in New York. It's right out. Angola is nothing nice. Nothing nice. You may have seen it on on these different prison shows, but Angola is nothing nice. Yes, he's being tested for yes, he is. They said that's what they're going to look for in the autopsy, but I haven't heard the family say that. So, but they did say he would be tested to see if he was sexually assaulted. And let me see. I had a picture of hold on. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. Hold on. I have a picture. Hold on. This would be Stephen Smith. Where is it? That is Stephen Smith and his mother. That is Stephen Smith. This is the young man who was found on the road. Yes, it is what I think that's what I read too, 75% sustainable. Good morning, Corn's mom. It was done at the time of the crime, just now coming on some of them. Yes, I think the medical examiner, because the whole family, they basically ran that county. Yep. Ooh. And yes, so SLED. Okay, even Thomas Ravenel, who, used to be, and then he went to jail, but then he was on Southern Charm. He made a statement questioning SLED. And how did they do this cover up? How would you let this family keep doing? There's too many bodies surrounding the Murdaughs. So the question now is, will Alex take the blame for his son Buster? Hell no. Oh my God, Corn's mom, I would love to hear. Yep. So Randy called the day after. Randy, which is Alex Murdaugh's brother. He was wait a minute, was Randy the one in the court or was it the other brother? But he actually wanted to represent the family. Yep. If you do the crime, you got to do the time. Oh my God. And then Raging Cajun, I do the comedian that was killed in New Orleans over the Thanksgiving holidays when he came to visit his family. He was at that Rouse store. I've spoken to his mother. She's been all over the news, and it's just been crazy for me right now. She and I, we've talked on the phone several times. We've DM'd each other. I'm going to have her on here as well. She's starting an organization. But her son is a comedian, nationally known comedian. Walked out the store where he was going in the store to pick something up to bring to his grandmother's house. And he got caught in a crossfire in Louisiana at the Rouse store. And if my sister Edith was in here, she had just made it back home when it was on the news. And she was like, I had just left that spot. She was in that same parking spot. Yeah. Oh, okay. So because the brother, because we haven't seen Randy in court for any of the murder trial. I haven't seen him in court at all, but the other brother was in there. Oh, it's a big cover up. The bank president, he was indicted. The sheriff who was making people, had this one deputy that was servicing him sexually, had them working on his properties and stuff. That man only served 3 days in jail, and then he's got community service and on probation for I forgot how many days. The sheriff was part of that, and he covered that up too. And then the brother who was actually on the jury, his brother was one of the corporals that was at the murder scene that night for the Murdaughs. And see, Corn's mom, that's what I said. I said That is exactly why why Gloria was killed. I'm telling you, she knew too much. She knew too much about Alex and his drug problems. She knew about that young man, Stephen Smith. And I'm telling you, I think that's why. And I do believe Maggie had something to do with that. I think Maggie pushed that woman down those goddamn steps. I think Maggie did that shit. I really do. Because Maggie was nothing nice. Yep. Yep. They took that settlement money. Hi, Silk Print. Welcome. Yes, he did. That was to just keep them off the smell of his nephew. They're all crooked. They've been running this county for over a century, over 100 years. They thought they were untouchable, but they couldn't control Paul. They couldn't control Paul. Paul was out of hand. And when this accident happened with Mallory Beach, everything was going to come to the forefront. But not Buster. Alex and his dad showed up at that freaking hospital trying to tell them that was it Anthony was the one driving the boat. They showed up at the hospital trying to get their story straight. Yep, if Maggie hadn't been killed, you're absolutely right. Yep, you're absolutely right. If you guys don't know this history of these Murdaughs, oh my God, you got to read it. I did the timeline. It's on my playlist as well. Too many deaths surrounded it. But I said, and then when Gloria died, Alex sued his insurance company. Gloria's sons never got that money. They didn't know anything about that money until Mallory Beach's death. They knew nothing about that settlement. Nothing. Alex and that the president and the other attorney and the bank person took that money. Yep. Exactly. Yes, Carnes, no one to mess with. Did I see what bag, sweetie? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They gave the sheriff helped Alex put blue lights in his car. Alex Murdaugh, who's not a cop, the sheriff helped him get those blue lights installed in his car. For what reason? To make him feel better, to make him feel, oh, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Yep. Yep, she did. And that's what she said. That's exactly what that young woman said. If you guys haven't watched the Netflix series, The Murdaugh Murders, please do. This is not no fabrication. These are actual victims, actual people that were associated with that family. When I found out about how Paul was abusing his girlfriend, I was like, are you Morgan? Yeah, Morgan, because it was Mallory, Morgan, and I forgot the other girl's name. He was actually abusing his girlfriend. And the night of that accident where Mallory lost her life, he actually spit in that young girl's face and called her a whore. Oh, he slapped her too. He was a drunk. And his father is the one that was supplying the liquor. These kids were 14, 15, 16, going to the law firm, going through the back door and getting lit during a watermelon festival. Paul was living in some cottage down the street on a property and nothing but liquor. They would have parties there all the time. Paul was an alcoholic at a young age. Ooh, Black, it is a good series. Yep, they ran everything. But they could not control Paul. Yep, and guys, I'm serious. I'm not, but go back and look at my playlist. You'll see one that has, I think it's called Daybell Murders or something, but the whole chart, I have it there along with the timeline. It's sad. Yes, the Netflix series is called The Murdaugh Murders. I think it's 4 episodes. Yeah, it's a little mini series. So, Ooh, Jesus. Yep. So I have another case that I've been following is Cody Bigsby. They haven't found this young, he was 3 years old when he disappeared in Hampton, Virginia. He disappeared, was it New Year's, right after New Year's last year? Haven't found him yet. So I know they've been doing, I follow Hampton Roads on Facebook. The dad is still in jail without bond. The other 3 kids, we don't know where the mother was. The mother wasn't there. He was responsible for 4 kids, and he would often leave these kids at home by themselves. He said the last time he saw Cody was 1 something in the morning. And then Cody just disappears. Got you. They haven't found that little boy's body. Oh, the sheriff said he did not help him put the lights in his car. But yes, he did. So maybe maybe I missed something, Minnie. Maybe I missed something. Let's see. What's the name of the docuseries on HBO you want to watch? She would do anything to protect Buster, but they said that she really wasn't that close to Paul. Paul was really close to Gloria and the grandpa. Whenever Paul got in trouble, he went to the grandpa, not his dad, not Maggie. So let's see. No, he didn't feel bad after the crash. She was still partying. He was still partying. He did not feel bad after that crash. That young woman lost her life. And his dad and them go there and trying to blame it on her boyfriend, Anthony. I mean, not her boyfriend, Anthony. One of the friends. Are you kidding me? Never had a record. Never had a record. Yep, he was an alcoholic. That's exactly what he was. He was an alcoholic. That night, they said that he used his brother's ID to get beer. He was already drunk when he walked in there. You mean to tell me they can't look at the picture of Buster and look at the picture of Paul and see that's just 2 different people? At the rebuttal, the sheriff was called up and said he knew nothing about it. Alex lied, did not use the company the sheriff used either. Okay, Minnie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Corn's mom, I want to hear the stories about the Murdaughs. I really do. Because like I told Buster after his daddy was sentenced, I said, you better sleep with one eye open because you might be getting a knock on the door soon too. I have the statements by the 2 black guys that were rumored to be involved, and they said that that Buster did it. And I keep saying I will do that. I just need to get myself straight as far as the end of the year and starting our new fiscal, and I come back from vacation. So I will be doing that. Yes, that's true. Oh, okay, so you lived in Newport News, so you were in Virginia, in Denby. Okay. All right. I used to live in Virginia Beach. Nope, they have not found Orson or Orrin. But their trial should be starting soon, too. And that's what, oh, yes. It's called Low. Yep, okay, that one's on HBO. But I like the one on Netflix. Okay. Got it. Thank you. But yeah, so I love doing true crime. I'm serious. But when I do it, I have to do it right. I have to get the details. I have to make sure it's facts and not rumor, because there was a lot of rumors surrounding Tristan and them, and then you follow their friends and stuff on IG and see what they're posting. So you have to know who to follow and what you know, how to find shit. Thank you, Big Bad Wolf. Yep, he wanted to call his grandpa. But what we did, so we heard on the docuseries that while Mallory's mother was out there trying to get down to the crime scene, they wouldn't let anybody down there. But Maggie shows up and they take her right down to the accident scene. Yeah, he was blaming Connor. Thank you. Anthony was Mallory's boyfriend. Thank you. Yep. See, and that's what they're saying, but they're saying it was Buster. They were saying that they was coming from a baseball game or some kind of game, and they saw him and they ran him off the road. Well, they said they ran him off they saw him on the road and he was sitting in his car because I guess he had ran out of gas or whatever. And they offered him to take him, whatever. That's the rumor. Don't know if that's true or not. Don't know. But why would he leave his phone and his wallet in his car? It makes no sense to me. They are going to make 8 movies and some of them doctors. Oh, Raging Cajun, you gotta let me know. Hit me up on IG. Yep. See, and I know there's a lot of stuff missing. And okay, so let me tell you, when I was watching a few times when I had when Aiden, like at the beginning, you can go back and look at the beginning, okay? He had little smirks and stuff on his face. The only time he cried was when his grandmother got up there. Yes, I would love to interview her. But you know what? You don't want to reach out to people when stuff, but I would love to interview her. Love it. I want to know more about her son. Ooh, I love when I get deets. Love it. Okay, there's a critical missing. Hold on a second. Let me go pull up Gene Wilson's IG. Hold on a second. Let me, I keep Gene Wilson. Well, I keep my IG up. Gene Wilson. Gene just posted. That's a critical missing young lady. Is it in your stories, Gene? Okay, hold on. Okay, let me pause it. Pause. Let me go back here. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Hi, Vixie, baby. How are you? Let me get Jean. So this young woman that's missing, her name is Anaya, Anahi Tahanda. She's a female Hispanic, 13 years old, 5'2", 115 pounds, black wavy shoulder-length hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a black sweater and gray and white sweats. Detectives from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department are seeking assistance in locating the above missing juvenile. I will be posting this on my IG and my stories. I will be posting this, and I will go in. I would take a screenshot and put it on my wall as well on my community tab. Thank you, Jean. I will be posting that. Thank you. I will be posting it. Okay. No problem. Not at all. So guys, yes, if you have any good story, I have one that was sent to me by I Am Freaking Raking, and I've been looking into it. This is a really good story. I am going to cover that, and I'm probably going to cover that when I come back from vacation. But I've been taking notes. I've been digging into stuff, and this is a really good one. And I do believe his wife is involved with this as well. That is just my opinion. And then I want to do an update on the Massachusetts mom to see where we are with her, because I know she was supposed to be being released and going into a rehabilitation facility. But again, I want to thank, oh my God, I've been live since 7 o'clock. Okay, I want to thank all of you guys for being here. But if you have any stories that you want me to cover, you can send me the link. Then I can start digging. And guys, I have not forgotten about our book club. I really haven't. I haven't forgot about. I've read the book, and I'm gonna have to read the book all over again. Hi, Aesops, how are you? Oh, thank you, Black. And Black, I would love to hear your story, because they're telling me that, well, I just read that you are a survivor. I would love to hear your story. Really. I know Breezy has a story as well. I know Drea has a story as well. I would love to hear you guys' stories. I really would. Thank you, Corn's mom. If you guys don't know how to reach me, let me show you my IG really quick, so you'll know how to reach me on IG. This is me. Hold on. Let me just share my screen again. On IG, I'm HBlack43, and that is my thing. But other than that, you can reach me on my TSippers account, which is the channel account, and it's T_Sippers. That is my channel account. So you can reach me on IG at TSippers, because with HBlack43, that's more or less the stuff that was really my personal account. And oh, what book did you? Oh, I read. Okay, let me show you guys the book that I read. Let me show. This is, and I'm gonna tell you why I read this book. My granddaughter was talking to me about it, not my real name. Hi. So here is the book that I read right here. Okay, Ghost Boys. It's by Jewel Parker. So this is the book that I read right here. Okay, you see it? Jewel Parker Rhodes. And it's about Emmett Till. It's about young Black men and what happened at that time. It's a really good book. She had to read it for school, I guess, last year. And she was telling me about it, so I ordered it and I read it. It's a really good book, and it's called Ghost Boys. This is the name of the book, and we will be discussing Ghost Boys. Don't think I forgot. I've just had so much going on, and I'm so sorry. Ghost Boys. I do work every day, guys. I work. Ghost Boys, and it's by Jewel. Hold on. Jewel Parker Rhodes. Yeah, so it's a really good book. So that is the book right there, Ghost Boys. And we will be doing Ghost Boys. And I'm going to have to read it again. Matter of fact, I'll probably take a nice hot bath and start reading it again. Not that I forgot anything that's in the book, but it's a good book. So if I read a good book, I'll read it again. But what Turtle Lance? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the auction at the Murdaugh house? Is that what you're talking about? Because they were doing an auction of the stuff at the Murdaugh house. Silk print. I love that. Is that Marilyn Monroe? Yes, it is. Good morning, Drea, baby. Good morning, Drea. I just mentioned your name, and there you come. Oh, my God. That is Marilyn. I love Marilyn Monroe. Oh, my God. Her and Jane Russell. Oh, my God. You know, my favorite Marilyn Monroe movie, well, I have two. I love Some Love It Hot with Jack Lemmon. And then I love the one she did with Carrie. Is it Gregory Peck or Cary Grant at Niagara Falls? I love both of those movies. They were... I know they were supposed to be having an auction, and I said I was going to go and check that out to see exactly what they had up there. They were, I think they just wanted some type of memorabilia from that house. But why are they doing an auction? Why are they doing an auction? Well, I know Buster doesn't live there, but why are they... Is it money that he owes his attorneys or what? Because we know Maggie was trying to hide some money. And if you guys didn't see the interview with not her esthetician, the lady that does her nails. And I said it when I heard he was saying he wanted Maggie to come back home. Maggie had already left. Maggie had moved out. Maggie wasn't really there. That's why I said, how did you get Maggie and Buster there? I mean, Maggie and Paul. And then he act like he wasn't there. I'm telling you, what nailed his ass was that Snapchat video. That nailed his ass right there. The money went to Mallory okay, because I know Buster did a settlement. So Buster settled on his behalf and Maggie's behalf. I can't find the settlement amount yet, but Parker Convenience Store, I think that's the name of it, or Parker's, they hadn't settled yet. Buster settled in January or February, I can't remember, but he settled that Mallory Beach case. Okay. Yep, he settled with the families, with the Beach family and anyone else that was on that boat. He did a settlement. He's in hiding. Yeah, he's in hiding. But he put out a statement, and I was trying to see about that statement that he put out because, okay, so here's Stephen's car. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me show you Stephen's car. Hold on. Let me show you where his car was parked. Okay, this is Stephen's car. Stephen Smith's car found along Sandy Road in Hampton, South Carolina in 2015. He had pulled the car on the side of the road. Do we think there was another car that came here that was talking to him? Again, his wallet and his phone was in the car. Here is where he was found, in the road. There is no debris, no nothing. So that's the picture that I found of him and his mom. Wait a minute. Hold on. Buster. Okay, how do I get there? Hold on a second. I know Buster put out a statement. Okay, I told you about the exhumation. Oh, that's Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, she was testifying this week about the accident. Following Smith's death, cops were tipped off about an alleged gay relationship between the pair, which was going gossip around about at the local high school. Okay, he denied any rumors. Okay, got it. I love the color of his eyes. What was his eyes? Aqua green? Okay. I'm going to have to get into this. Smith's death was officially ruled. And it was really a hit and run. And guys, so let me show you. I have the official report. During the autopsy, Deputy County Coroner Kelly Green was given the khaki shorts, black sneakers, and black Nike t-shirt Smith was wearing at the time of his death, as well as fingernail clippings, dried blood, pulled scalped hair, and multiple swabs from various parts of Smith's body. After the autopsy, Green received a compact disc containing all of the digital images. So the detective sent all of this stuff to Kelly Green, who was the coroner at the time. And they're stating there is no way this young man was hit by a car. Oh, you think they were on the side of the road smooching? Hi, Dreadhead. His slip tennis shoes were on his feet. The right, there was a proof he wasn't hit by a car. He was not hit by a car. That detective that got on that scene stated he saw an entry wound to the head. I think poor Stephen got hit with the bat or the head from a car blunt. No evidence at all. No debris from a car. So we're going to delve even more into Stephen Smith. I will be back. I leave Friday. So I will not be doing any lives next weekend. I might do a live when I get back Saturday, the following Saturday. So more likely I will do a live on Sunday morning. That's what I heard too, Karn's mom. That was the road where they went to party at. But this Stephen Smith story, when I heard about Gloria Satterfield, then Stephen Smith, I said, wait a minute. That's 2 more deaths. Then we got Mallory. And then we had the rollover accident. Then we got Maggie and Paul. That's too many deaths. So attached to one family. I'm going to have a good one. I really am. Okay. So what questions, Aesops? Come on. What questions? What questions? If I know, I can tell you, or if I've heard about it, I can tell you what questions. But if anybody knows me, has been following me for a while, everybody knows when I do a true crime, I really like to get the details straight. And you know what I actually do? I actually call the police station to verify this. And if they can tell me, they'll tell me. When we heard this rumor about how Queen Tulsa was attacked at this hotel, I called the hotel. I got the picture. I looked at all and I called. And they referred me to the corporate office. And I damn sure did. I want to know the details. And who is all connected with it? Who is connected to all of it? Buster. Yes. No. Oh, he was arrested. Okay. No, I have not done that. But I got fascinated when I heard, I don't really watch a lot of news because I don't have time. But when I heard about it on my radio, I was like, wait a minute. And then the young woman and her daughter that was missing from Idaho or Oregon, I can't remember. They were found dead. Okay. The ex-boyfriend who was abusive, and they let him out. They're now going off because this man should have been let out of prison. He's now a person of interest. There are so many cases that I'm actually following, seriously. Well, what are the benefits or purpose for kill? Because, okay, here's my thing. They don't want Buster to be known as homosexual. He was probably, he was helping Buster with his homework because Buster wasn't a good student. Matter of fact, he was tutoring Buster and he was doing a lot of Buster's work. As we know, Buster was kicked out of school because of plagiarism. I think Stephen was threatening to let all the friends know about him and Buster being together. And that's my opinion. Maybe his buddies came along and saw them on side the road, and Buster tried to act like he was that Stephen approached him, and all of his friends got, the 2 black guys that they talked to about it. I think that's what happened. Yep. Thank you, Minnie. I think that's what happened. I think Stephen wanted to have this relationship out and open because he was openly gay and Buster wasn't. I think he wanted to be known as being with Buster, and they weren't going to have that. Yes, I have. Yes, I've heard those calls. Matter of fact, I played a couple of calls on here. Do you think they all know of each other's crimes like there are the family of? Yes, I think they all knew. I think when Maggie and Paul was killed, that's when the family decided enough. They had to turn their back on Alex. They turned their back on him because the I had it mixed up. The great-grandfather died first and then the grandfather. So yes. I think that's when they turned their back on him. Yeah, I got to do a deep, but that's what I think happened. with Stephen. He wanted their relationship to be out in the open. I do believe that Gloria Satterfield knew about it. She's probably caught him. This is just my assumption. She's probably seen them together, and shit like that in a small town, fires start burning. And where there is, and where there's a brush fire, there's going to be, it's going to ignite. That's okay, Wanda. Yes, Maggie's sister. Yes. But she knew about the relationship with Maggie and Alex. The reason why I'm going to tell you, when I found out that Maggie had hired a forensic accountant, that was when the lawsuits hit for Mallory Beach. Maggie was trying to find, she was going to be hiding money so that the Beach family couldn't get it. But what she found was the fact that Alec had been spending and stealing from the firm and from the family. Once that can of worms opened up, don't know if she talked to, if she went to Alec, but she left. She moved out. He was stealing. So you got Paul, who's going to cost you money. You got your wife, who now knows that you've been stealing money. They had to go. They had to go. Yep, she feels guilty. Well, he has this fiance who Alec has a really big crush on. The woman that was always going to the jail and visiting with Buster. I think she's a beard. I think she wanted to be associated with the Murdaugh family because of the name. Now it's not going to do her any good. The Bar Association in South Carolina, even though she passed the bar, they won't accept her. She will have to move. She will have to move. They don't want nothing to do with her. Ooh, Corn's mom, we need to talk. She was talking about filing for divorce. Now, have they found where she's filed? I know she spoke about filing for divorce. And I heard Maggie was a royal bitch. I heard that. Hi, Mustang Sally. Girl, slow that Mustang down. I heard she was a royal bitch. That's exactly what I heard. But her thing was to hide money. And I'm telling you, that's why she hired that accountant. She wanted to know where all their money was. She was going to be moving money around. That's what Maggie was going to be doing, moving money around. But when you go look for shit, you find shit. And you found your husband was nothing but a scammer, a cheat, and everything else. And then everybody seemed to know about them having plans come in and bringing prostitutes in, bringing in drugs. So how could he be in debt to drug dealers if you're bringing in drugs on your property with the landing strip? Then you hired Cousin Eddie to shoot you in your head. Really? Okay. You could have got Doofy to do that, and he probably would have had a better aim. So, yes. Then he wanted to make sure that Buster was set for life. No, honey, you wanted to take attention off of you for Paul and Maggie's murder. That's what you were trying to do, because if somebody was going to shoot you in your head, you would be dead. You would be dead. Hi, etc., etc. ASOS, what are you saying? What about, sweetie? Yep, exactly. Exactly. It wasn't, first he said somebody tried to run him off the road and, he was bleeding in his, but he drove to another county to file that report. You didn't wait for an ambulance. You got in that. Supposedly you had a flat, but you drove to another county. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. If he was involved with the cartel, he would have massive amounts of cash. Yep, you're right, Black. No problem, Mayor. Hi. Yep, that was the rumor. That was the rumor, and that's why she was there. Now, he got Paul and Maggie there. Yep. She was leaving. Yep, they don't miss. When I got the phone call, my friend, she calls and she goes, girl, Alec is just being flown to the hospital. He was shot. I said, really? I said, who did he get to do that? I'm serious. She knew the family. She's dealt with their law firm. She knew Mag. I mean, seriously, she could not believe. And I had to tell her, I said, listen to what I'm telling you. This man is involved. And I've never wavered from that. Never. Ever wavered from that. Yes, that's what we were just talking about, the interview with her nail tech. Yes. I don't think she knew Paul was there, but Paul was going to go check on the dog for his friend because the dog hadn't been feeling well. I think it was a perfect opportunity. Alex said he came home. First, he didn't know if he spoke to Maggie or not. And then I'm sure I talked to her because I put my keys, but he was all over the board. But you're going to call Buster to tell Buster that you're going to go over and check on your mother because she was upset because your father was getting ready to have surgery the next morning, was going to the hospital. Then the night of the murders, you're telling the cops that you went over to your mother's house because your father was at the hospital. No, you just told too many stories. You couldn't keep them straight. You couldn't keep them straight. But that Snapchat was everything. It was everything right there. It was everything. Maggie didn't know Paul was there. Oh, Alec didn't know Paul was there. So you're thinking that he was just going to take out Maggie? Is that what you're thinking? Yes, the prostitutes. Yep, that was talked about on the Netflix series, how they would bring in women prostitutes. Yes. Yes, she did. She spilled some stuff. So I'm gonna see who has the video and if I'm able to play it. If I'm able to play it, I will play the whole thing. Hi, Miss Manda, baby. Hi, baby. Love you. Yeah, but let's see. I knew a family that had cartel ties, and the cartel took their son, and only his car was found in Tahoe. He was made into bear food. She was sleeping. She was not upset. Call me later today, baby. There's a theory Maggie came to get the goods. Didn't know Alex was there. He caught her and she outed him. Ooh, but okay, hold on. They were both down at the dog kennel. Maggie, Paul, well, all three were down there. But she probably did. I want to know where the money went. No way Alex had no, he didn't have a $50,000 per week habit. He'd be fucking dead. No way he had that. And if you notice, he was big and fat while he was out. Tall and fat. Now he's skinny as shit because he's not living a high life anymore. I love you, Miss Manda. You know that. I love you, love you, love you. See, that's what I'm thinking. He had to get them both in the same place. He had to. He probably called Maggie because he wanted to talk about them trying to work things out. He had to get them in the same place. He had to. Maggie was said to be running away. And Paul was shot, blew his brains. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. I have the autopsy pictures. Hold on. I got the autopsy pictures. Do you guys want to see the autopsy pictures? Because I have those. Oh, I'm so bad. Hold on. I do have the autopsy picture. Hold on. I have Maggie and oh my God. What the hell is this? I'm not even going to show that. That's disgusting. Hold on. Let me go. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me get the autopsy picture. I have Maggie on the table. I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. Hold on. There's Maggie. on the table. So that's Maggie on the table. So I'm going to get that. There's one of Paul on the table. It's really blurry. You really can't see it, but hold on. Let me show you. There's Paul on the table, the autopsy table. So I do have those pics. He called her early in the day so she didn't want to go. Her sister. Yep. Bye, Wanda. Thank you. Yep. So I will be see, I thought you blew up, but he wasn't on drugs the way he said he was. He might have been taking pills, yes, but he wasn't a drug addict that he said he was. Okay. Oh, that's what I heard. Thank you for reminding me. Yep, the sister talked to him to go and talk to him. Yep. So when we do this dive, I do have some other pics, but the pics of Paul are kind of because his head is wrapped and everything. But yes. So we are going to be discussing that. I just showed some of them, but I do have the pics. So yeah. That's why I really wanted to do like Patreon and stuff, because you can show a lot more on Patreon than what you can do here. He didn't take 120 pills a day. That's bullshit. Yeah, I heard about the auction. He said he didn't take 120 pills. One crime after another, followed by multiple others just to hide one crime. It's ridiculous. Exactly. He would be dead. There's no way you're taking 120 of the pills you said you were taking. There is no way your liver couldn't handle that. Yep, I said I was going to do a Patreon so I can show, like I get autopsy pictures and stuff, and I can't show a lot of stuff on, and that's what Terry Lynn and I was talking about. I do have a Patreon. I'm going to change it to my name and Terry Lynn's name. That's where, because we get so many stuff and we get stuff that we can't show on YouTube. We really can't show this on YouTube. So, and the channel is already there, but I'm going to change it to my name and Terry Lynn's name. She's going to have access to it as well. And we're going to do a lot of our true crimes there, the ones where we can show the pictures, the autopsy pictures, the photos, and everything else. And you guys already know that Rhody gal that comes in here, she's a forensic professor. And that's what she teaches. So when I sent her a lot of the stuff that happened with the case that I did with Rodney Reed, she was able to come on and discuss all of this stuff. Yeah, thank you. His kidney and liver was shut down. They weren't health supplements. He was saying he had a drug habit. Now, Maggie did find, not Maggie, Gloria Satterfield did find pills taped up under his bed and stuff. And they said she was nervous to talk to Maggie about it. So she talked to Paul about it. And, the girlfriend said that Paul was with his dad. He was detoxing. He was pale as a ghost and all this other shit. Personally, Miss Amanda dead as a doornail. Yep, he'd be dead. He would be dead. Dead. He would be. So I didn't believe that. And when he was, if you guys didn't watch Alec on the stand testifying, he may be a good attorney, maybe I say, but he put his foot in his mouth. He's trying to tell the prosecutors what they meant. They were hitting his ass left and right. He couldn't keep his stories together. And when they dropped that Snapchat video, his whole face just dropped. When that young man got on the stand and said, "Did you recognize the voice?" Yes. Whose voice was it? And pointed at him. Until that time, he kept saying he wasn't there. He found them. When you look at the video that I did with the cops, that whole 39-minute scene on the property by the kennels when he called the police and they got there. The whole time he was trying to set up an alibi. He was trying to blame Mallory Beach's family for his family being killed. Talking about Paul was getting death threats. If Paul was getting death threats, he wouldn't be partying all the fucking time. Nope, never shed a tear. Ooh, black. Maybe so, because he liked the prostitutes. Maybe so. Yep. He looks horrible. I never thought he looked good to begin with. But that family, I mean, when all of this shit happened, and when I found this picture, let me tell you how much I have been following this case. I put this picture up almost, 2 years ago? There's the picture. And when I put this picture up, there's Buster. There's Alec. And the reason I had the picture, because they said that he used Buster's photograph to get the liquor at Parker's. There is no way you're going to mistake this young man, and this was the Christmas before they were Cade, okay? There is no way you're going to mistake this young man for this ugly ass thing, but they're all ugly. I'm sorry. He looks just like him. Look at the dead eyes. He looks just like him. Paul looks like Maggie. There's no way that ID is him when you're buying liquor. No way. Look at this. Look at the eyes. He looks just like his dad. He looks shiesty. Shiesty as fuck. He looks like his mom. That's how much this case has intrigued me. And then I still have Tylee and Joshua. I'm waiting for that trial. This is Aiden Fusi. This is Tristan, the one that he Cade. So these are the cases. Here's Orrin and Orson West. These are the parents that are getting ready to go on trial. They never found their bodies. I am following Abigail Williams and Liberty German's case, okay? And this is the Idaho Falls murderer. So these are the ones that stay there. Patrick, this is the mother. So these are the 3 kids that was just killed in Massachusetts. The mom that jumped out and now she's paralyzed. So these are the cases that I follow, and that's why they stay there. Looks gaunt, thin now, but legal fees eating him out of, yep, he shouldn't have tested. He shouldn't have opened his, but he thought he was smarter than everybody else. When you get somebody that thinks he's smarter than everybody else, what are they going to do? Trying to show their intelligence. They said, they always tell you silence is golden. Either way, that video got him. Taking the jury, that was done. Yeah, that was done. I don't understand the field trip. They tried to pull an OJ shit. Yep, and they do. So, but with that, I have enjoyed this, but I am serious. We definitely have to talk more on Stephen Smith because I think his family deserves justice. Women, I live an hour from the Ridgecrest, and that shit would never happen to those babies. Oh my God, the whole family is guilty. That's what I'm saying. And she was under supposedly intense therapy every day. But she set that shit up. She ordered that food. She wanted that man out the house for that day. I don't know why she didn't call DoorDash. I don't know. They are getting it delivered. Have no idea. But then when your husband calls you and he said he sounds like you were busy or he interrupted you, get the fuck out of here. Yes, please hit the like button. Hit the like. I grew up in a small town too. And everybody knows everybody. Hit the like button. But we will, I enjoy true crime. I have been into true crime since I was, oh my God, I used to love The Untouchables with Elliot Ness. That's when I fell in love with gangster shit. And I'm telling you, the reason why y'all may think I'm crazy, but I have been a John Gotti fan for I don't know how long because I always called him the Dapper. What's the name? The Dapper Don. I have been a fan, and just the way he was a fan. No, you know what he did outside the family was that's something. Oh my God. Stephen's mom has been begging for years for media on her, saying, thank God she's fine. I would love to speak with her. I would really, really love to speak with her. You can play those videos of interviews of the guilty after the murders. Yes, I will be doing that too. I'm going to pull some, especially the cop's brother, the corporal's brother that was on the jury. I'm going to play that. Oh, unsolved mysteries. Yes. I love that. He's the guy that played Elliot Ness. What's his name? I used to love that. Oh my God, Black, you are always welcome here. Like I tell anybody, if you have an issue with someone, block them. Block them. If you have an issue with someone, block them. But we come in to chat. People have their own ideas, opinions, and I don't care. There's only a few people that I don't want in my chat. Jen Bailey being one of them. Other than that, anyone is welcome here. Thank you. Please come back. Thank you. Get a hold of her. I believe she's going on a channel today. John Walsh. No, he didn't do. No, what was the other one? Not Unsolved. No, John. I'm not John. I'm talking about the old one with the guy that used to play Elliot Ness. He used to do. It was before. Yeah, it was Unsolved Murders, Unsolved Mysteries. It was before John Walsh, though. Robert Stack. Thank you, Robert Stack. So, guys, yes. So, again, I'm going to see about getting a hold of Stephen Smith's mother, which I don't know. I'm going to see about getting a hold of her, or if anybody knows anybody close to her. But I'm going to try to get a hold of her. I'm going to see if she has any social media out there. Also, I have... Let me just tell you guys what I got the other day. Remember, we were talking about Chris Watts, right? So I had reached out. Hold on. Let me get to my Facebook Messenger. I had reached out to Cheryl Cato, and she sent me a message. She said, hi, Heidi. I apologize sincerely for the delay in response, and I do try to be active on social media. I am really glad you reached out and hope that it isn't too late. I brought this up with my agency, and they have taken interest as well to the proposal, which is a Chris Watts series and everything else. Would it be all right with you if I have them reach out to you directly to discuss further? I look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks. She says, I might have some insights that is worth sharing and may spark the internet or our community rather. Please let me know when and how my agency can reach out to you. All the best. So I will be talking a little more about Chris Watts too. My mouthpiece will cut like razor, but as long as people are respectful, there you go, and caring towards me and others, I'm good. And that's me. I don't care what issues others may have prior. Not thank you. No, couldn't be said better. Thank you for that. And that's what I always say. When I go into people's chats, I am respectful. Heidi, have a fun, safe trip. I'll see what I can dig up for you. Send me some postcards. I know you want that on your bucket list. I know, Corin's mom. Let me see, can I get some? Yeah, because we go to the souvenir shops and stuff. All right. All right, guys. I cannot believe I've been live for 3 hours. Seriously. Heidi, I don't know how you do all that you do. I just want you to know that I admire you and appreciate all that you do. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I can't believe but this has been a good live this morning. I said what I had to say and I'm good. Thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Yep. Black Spoken. she spoke it, and I'm telling you, I keep saying the same thing. So here is again, in case you guys missed it. Mouthpiece cuts like a razor. Thank you, Black, for coming in. Thank you. And don't forget that Danielle's going to be doing a live soon when she's going to lunch. I love that. But you guys have a great Sunday. Today, I'm going to make some spaghetti and meatballs, which is going to last for like 2 days, today and tomorrow. Then we're probably going to eat out on Thursday. Friday, we'll get something when we're at the airport, but I don't want to leave any food in my refrigerator. I love each and every one of you. You guys have a great Sunday. And by the way, we didn't get any more snow yesterday. We just got the snow we had on Friday. No snow yesterday. I didn't check the weather today. But I will be back before I go on vacation. I'm going to go live probably Friday morning. Oh my God, Aesop's. I'm just rewind if you don't mind. I really enjoyed this. What we discussed this morning was we discussed Aiden Fusi. We watched a little bit of his sentencing. We watched the victim impact statements from the family. We discussed Stephen Smith. We also did Black History as Black History Today in Black History, which is March 26th. And I also made a statement about how I feel about this YouTube BS. So that's what we discussed today. That was on the menu. Damn, I can remember this shit too. So everybody, Puerto Rico, but I have a layover. Well, I took a little layover. I'm going to spend a couple of days in Vegas too, but I took a little layover. I mean, I was going to be there for changing flights anyway, so I might as well just extend my stay for a couple of days. So anyway. You're welcome, ASOS. But seriously, so, and I get that because when we do leadership meetings, we're put on the spot. So our meetings are like an hour, and they'll pick one of us to do a recap of what was spoken and what was said in the meetings. And I'm telling you, my mind, I'm just like, okay. And yeah, so when they pick on me all the time too. Yes, Bitback Wolf is a wonderful person. She is a wonderful person. Her sister as well. I'm telling you, my mods have been with me. I've added a couple mods, but my mods have been with me basically from day one. You know, I extended the layover, right? You know, I had to get that out. But anyway, I love you guys. And Jean, I know you said, but just to let you know, I am in Vegas for June 22nd. I'm booked. Right now, I'm slated to leave the 26th, but I might extend to the 28th. But I am in Vegas for a week the whole time. So I will see you guys late. Heidi, keep a light jacket. I know girl, Vegas is like second home to me. I go to Vegas like every 3 months. I love Vegas. My son used to live in Vegas too, but I love Vegas, and I am going to bring a light jacket because even on the plane, I have to have a jacket because it gets cold. Yes, I will. Well, I'm going to see because a lot of the pics are probably going to have Kayla in them too. Yeah, my sister, Clint is going, not Clint Brady, my sister, her fiance. So we're all going to have a fabulous time. So I will see you guys during the week. And now I'm choking. I didn't bring any water. I'll talk to you guys later. Love all of you guys. Have a great, great Sunday. And I will see you around. So don't forget, Savage is going live today. I need to go back and finish Terry Lynn's live. We'll see. She might still be live. Shit, I don't know. But I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Have a great Sunday. Talk at you all later. Bye, guys.